Alright everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's day 2 of working on these fenders. I'm going to start on this one today. It takes me about an hour to wet sand this. And I'm also going to go ahead and wet sand this clear and just spray the whole thing in clear. And I think that's going to work out a little better than trying to blend that little area. So I've already got this one done. It's just got to be washed off good. And just see a few little high spots or whatever. And where I sanded the clear down. And of course got the cowl panel, which is going to be a pain to get all these little openings. So I'm going to give y'all a little update. And there's really a hard ridge right here. It's a lot higher than here. So when I sand this down, you can see I didn't tape perfectly. Still got some blue in this area. I'll have to get this good. And I'm hoping this overspray will come off this, when I sand this clear coat, I can get that overspray off without getting down to the gray. You will want to use guide coat when you're wet sanding, because it's real easy to undersand and it's easy to oversand, but at least with the guide coat you can kind of see where you haven't sanded good enough and where you have. Alright, so when you get down past the primer, that's too much. Alright, so also the guide coat will let you see any dents you might have in there. And I'm just using this little flex block. I mean, it don't flex much, but it does flex a little. To me, this is the most comfortable block I've got. And all the other blocks I have are more rigid. So, works good. I'm using this waterproof 800 grit for the clear coat. And I'm using waterproof 400 for the primer, and it does a good job. So I'll bring you back when we get this one ready, and hopefully we'll get it done today, and hopefully get that done today, because tomorrow, and I still ain't cleaned my lens, and it is a spider web. It was a spider web on my lens. So tomorrow the humidity is supposed to be a little lower. Hopefully I'm going to be able to go ahead. I'm going to mask off again. I'm going to have to mask this part off and the back part. I'm going to have to seal it. And of course I am going to have another ridge here. I mean, I don't think there's no way of doing it other than if I ended up sanding all the gray down or sealing the whole thing and repainting the gray. I don't believe I have enough gray to do it. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I did have enough gray to do that, I would not have enough gray to finish what I need to. I've got probably about a pint, and this has already been mixed with 50-50 with a reducer. So I've got about a pint of this gray left. I don't have much more to paint with gray, just a little stripe at the bottom of the tailgate, and the about half this door, not even half, just that little bit right there. They didn't put no gray on the back, so I'm not either. And I think I'm gonna have to touch up the gray on the passenger side of the cab in the back. It don't quite meet up with the door gray on the other side. So I'm really just debating. The gray looks good on these. It hides scratches well. So I think I'm just going to mask it off again and spray it, seal it and spray it blue, and then unmask it and clear it real good. I'm going to put probably about at least 3 coats of clear on these, if not 4. I always mix not enough to start with, and then I always over mix the second batch of clear. I wish I could show y'all. I think I threw it away. Yeah, I did. But I had, this is that epoxy. But I had probably about half of that of clear left. That epoxy set up to be like a real rubber puck in there. So anyway, there's the update. I'll bring you back. By the way, I bought this little hygrometer. I think it's called a hygrometer with a temperature. So you can kind of see what we got going on in the shop right now. 78% humidity and 81 degrees. I believe that's I believe that 81 is a little low. I just have hooked this thing up about 5 minutes ago, so we'll see how it goes. I don't really want painting at 70-something% humidity, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, so I've got the fender sanded except for this clear coat area right here. I thought I'd video this in case somebody wanted to know how I was doing it. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way, but it seems to be working. There is a trick that I've seen online when you're sanding clear, because when you put water on it, it's all nice and shiny. Alright, so I've got this sponge with water, and I've got an 800 grit wet dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it, and then I'm going to go around the edges. I'm going to make sure you don't hear no screeching sounds. Got some trash in there. You can see the paint. It didn't clear. Hear that screeching. That's from that trash right there. You don't want to put a whole lot of pressure. And there's plenty of water. Now this is a very hard angle. So I'm just using the very edge of my block. So it's wet, so you can't tell with it being wet what you've done. So you've got to get you a squeegee. So I don't know if y'all can tell. Let's see what y'all can see here. You can see right in here where it's shiny, where I haven't hit, and all this in here I went over and missed a few spots right here, missed some right in here. But unless you put that squeegee on there or dry that water up, you won't be able to tell where you've been and where you ain't been. And just a little bit of water, squeeze out the drop, will make it look shiny. So keep that in mind. So get your, I got this on Amazon. It wasn't very much. It's also good when you wash your car, dry your car off with it. Alright, so I see a lot of little specks in here, but I don't want to get too deep because, like I said, I don't want to have to repaint this. So right up in here, just a little spot. And of course I ain't got none of this right in here yet. You could probably go over this until you get down to where you can't see any little orange peel at all, I'm not going that deep. Because to me, it's just not worth taking the chance of cutting through. I don't mind cutting through the clear, I just don't want to cut through the color. So a little bit right in here. These little compound area there, kind of hard to see. Get in this area. I got some blue on that from where I painted, so it's not no big deal. I just want to make sure I get it. So just take your time and squeegee often. Let it down. There'll be a little spot right in here. Alright everybody, got it all washed up. The cowl probably was the worst of all of it. Trying to get in between these things. Yeah, I cut through a couple places. I think I was just trying to do this and I just kept rubbing on that one spot, but not too worried about that. That etching primer will cover that. So all these is sanded and they are ready to seal. So hopefully tomorrow, yeah, I cut through on that in a little bit, but didn't cut all the way through to the, went through the primer but didn't go through to the sealer. So that should be fine. I think all the clear coats should be fine. You know, that damn thing fell a while ago. I believe it hit it. I believe it hit it right there. Well, maybe it didn't do too much damage. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get back and paint this thing. The final shot. The humidity did come down. Temperature went up. It's still hot as crap in here. Alright, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, hint. We got a Hornet in the paint booth. Now, me and Hornets don't get along. So look at there. What we got here? Some wasp and hornet spray. Just to get where I can get them. There he is. Is that him? That ain't no damn hornet. What the hell is that? That is a hornet. That'd be a hornet. That'd be a bald-faced hornet.